Welcome to another episode of Bench Burner Sports. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We've got a fun one tonight. Get to talk about the return of Conor McGregor, along with so many other great fights. UFC 329 International Fight Week, live in Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. Um, Absolutely stacked card from top to bottom. Obviously, the return of McGregor, Max Holloway, Patty versus BSD. I mean, the list goes. You can go down. Robert Whitaker is on the prelims. That's all you need to know about this card. What a card, stacked from top to bottom. I'm stoked to talk about some fights. We also have an immaculate grid that we'll be doing in just a few minutes. I'm stoked. I'm ready to talk about some fights. How we doing, Nux?
Doing great, man. Just connecting to the chat, making sure I can see everybody on the chat. Mixed Martial Artist is already in here saying, "My dogs, what's up, homie? Appreciate you tuning in." But anyway, Max, I am doing great, man. I am so pumped for this card. I was supposed to work this weekend, and I got it off, so I'm not going to miss even any prelims. So I'm pumped for this card. I'm not going to miss a Conor McGregor card. Just not going to. You can't. And so, yeah, the card top to bottom, I mean, value from the opening fight. We got Costa and Durden in the opening fight. Both those guys are fun to watch for the most part. I know Durden has a few stinkers mixed in there, but he's a pretty fun guy. And then when the worst fight on the card could be argued to be like Gandra versus Reese, then we're doing pretty fucking good because those guys are both action fighters. So, yeah, I'm pumped, man. Ready to go. Ready to talk about fights. Feels like it's been a minute since we've done this and just ready to get into it and ready to do that immaculate grid. It's been quite a while since we've done one, and I enjoy it when we do. So ready to go. Squared, how are you, bro?
Doing great. Let me first start off by saying follow us on our socials. X is at bench_burner. That's where we're most active. It's kind of just the platform that suits us best. With that being said, you can also follow us on I already said that. Facebook, Instagram, obviously YouTube, TikTok, Spotify. All those will be at Bench Burner Sports. You'll find us there. And very excited for this card. It's a Connor card. It's kind of it's almost like a nostalgic feeling at this point. Maybe not. There's been a little chit chat about the excitement of a Connor fight and how it's maybe not quite there. I kind of wonder if maybe it's not there so much for us. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the opposite of the
Hardcore.
casual, hardcore. Yeah, hardcore
It
fans.
does feel different, I think, for us hardcores. It just feels weird.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
feels good, but it's not the same.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I wonder if that's it because we're maybe a little bit more aware of the scenario, whereas casuals are probably thinking like,
Mm-hmm.
on his back. Let's tune in like we always do. So we'll see. I mean, we'll find out. It'll be more apparent on Saturday night, but regardless, it is a Connor fight, and I feel like even as hardcore fans, like once Foggy Do or whatever it's called starts playing, and like it actually starts to happen, it's gonna start to set in a little bit more. I think some of it's also just like Connor's been just kind of lying to us for the last 5 years of just like, oh, I'm coming back. No, I'm not. Like, oh, this, that, retirement.
It does feel different this time, though, right? I mean,
It
compared to before,
absolutely does.
he seems, I don't know how to put it, just it's weird. I don't know how to. This is just the weirdest feeling Connor fight week I've had.
Yeah, and it's
Just
also, I mean, I guess we'll go ahead and get into it now because we are about to start talking about him. But
yeah,
like, also, like we know that we know his angle is to like test free agency. So he's going to do this
uh,
fight. He's going to do another fight after that because he's got one more. Um, I think we know. We also know how the UFC plays their bullshit game. They're gonna make that last fight difficult as hell for him. Whether it's like just difficult to give him a fight or like they're gonna try to make him fight like fucking Tom Aspinall or some bullshit. Like we know
oh yeah, yeah.
those. So that being said, I think we need to enjoy this because it might be another hot minute before we get a Connor fight, and it'll be the UFC's fault, not Connor's
Yeah.
in his defense. Not that I'm one to jump in front of a bullet for that guy, but we know how this plays out.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Mixed martial artist in the chat said it feels like Carmelo Anthony coming back to play with the Trailblazers. It's awesome that he's back, but it's not the same. As a basketball head, that's a pretty comparable It's like the 15 times Brett Favre came back to play, like for the Vikings and shit like that. It's cool, but definitely doesn't feel the same. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, get into the card.
Well, look at this grid real quick.
Oh, the grid. Yeah, sorry. Fuck, I'm fucking logged in, ready to talk about fights. Yeah, let's do the card. Let's do the grid. I love it.
Okay.
Let's get to the nitty gritty. Am I right, guys?
Can you
Somebody?
Can you see it, Nux?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reacting to Squared's fucking cheese.
Cool.
Hang on a second. I gotta make it a little bigger. Give me 1 second. That's what she said. Can I make it full screen? Oh, there we go. It's 3 rows, 3 columns, right?
Yeah. So you've got UFC tournament winner, and that is
Oh, it looks good on YouTube. It looks really good on YouTube.
That is
Hell yeah.
tournament. So UFC tournament, like the early days.
Okay.
American
Okay.
UFC Hall of Famer. And the columns has a sibling that fought in the UFC, Olympian, and fought in Pride.
Fuck. Okay.
All right. So I obviously can't really participate because I made it. So
Okay.
Knuckles and Squared, take it away.
I'm gonna let Squared go first because are we doing it together as a team?
Yeah,
Or
you guys kind of have to do it together.
Effort.
And then
okay. So UFC tournament winner and it has a sibling
let's
fought in UFC.
go through each category. You and I will give like a team effort pick, and then let's go to the comments, see if anyone's chipped in on
Okay,
it.
for sure. Yeah, people in the comments. I think the first one, at least for me, is really easy. I don't know.
There is a kind of a catch. There's only one option for the first one, and it's kind of a catch.
It's Shamrock. It's Ken Shamrock.
Yes, it's Ken and Frank Shamrock. Technically, they are adopted.
Yeah.
Adopted.
You know what's crazy? They're adopted, but they look like if you look at them, they look the same. It's weird. Like they look like they would be real brothers, but I don't think they're even real brothers outside of being adopted. So Frank Shamrock and Ken Shamrock. Ken was the one that won the tournament.
Yes.
Yeah. So so anybody in the chat?
I can just type it. Frank, I'm just gonna do.
Okay. Frank. UFC tournament winner and an Olympian.
There's a couple options for this.
Dan Severn.
So when you say UFC tournament,
Dan Severn was technically not an Olympian. He was an alternate.
Can I ask a question? When you say UFC tournament, you're talking about like the early day? Okay.
Early days. Okay.
I didn't know if like a tough tournament counted as a UFC tournament.
It's got to be a early UFC tournament.
Fuck. Okay.
There's 3. Well, there's 2 well-known options, and there's a kind of a pool.
Fuck, I'm thinking of somebody right now, but I can't.
I said Dan Severn, but that's not right because I guess he was an
alternate. Y'all just struggle like a motherfucker. I can give Squared a hint, but it's gonna give it away, so I can't yet.
Square, can you think of anybody? We could always skip that one.
Yeah, you can come back to it.
I know. God,
I have no idea, dude.
Oh, you're gonna hate yourself when I tell you.
Dan Severn is the only one. I mean, I'm thinking like
I'm not counting Dan Severn just because he's an alternate. He was an alternate at the Olympics.
Lucky, that's the first. No, hang on.
No, I know. Like, fuck. Why can I not think of it? Like, I know. I can hear it in my head right now. Like, oh, fuck. Pardon the language.
Dude, I am like, I am drawing a fucking blank.
We can go to the comments to help us out. Oh, well, let's check the.
I'm looking at the comments. There's nothing in there yet.
Okay.
Anybody know who a UFC tournament winner and Olympian would be? Don't fucking cheat, you assholes.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. I know. I think Pride and tournament winner. I think I know that one.
I mean, there's several options for that too. Who do you think for that?
Kazushi Sakuraba.
I
think he won a UFC tournament, if I'm not mistaken. Or UFC tournament winner and Pride. Oh,
yeah, he technically did. Yeah, I can give you Sakuraba.
Okay, cool. Fuck, then I don't know who I'm going to put for the Hall of Famer because
somebody, but
Pride and UFC winner. Well, fuck, I don't want to tell you guys.
Okay.
You had like Don Fry, Hoist Gracie.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we'll go with Kazushi Sakuraba. I think that's a good one for that one.
Okay.
Um, okay. Square, do you want to do the American that has a sibling that fought in the UFC?
Take your pick. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I was about to say. Let me think of like a good one. Like obviously you
Yeah.
can do the Diaz,
Why
but
don't you get that one?
let me think about
There's a few.
the Taporias. Oh wait, no,
It's
that's not
American.
American at
So,
all. No,
American.
I was just thinking siblings who fought in the UFC.
Right.
Um, okay, well then let me think. American has a sibling who fought. I don't want to go Diaz because that's just
Did Clay Guida, did his brother ever make it to the UFC?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so, no. Um, God, I'm trying to think.
Oh, well, no.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for a second.
I think
I,
he competed on Tough, but
I don't consider that. That don't count.
he didn't even fight on the show because he didn't make weight.
Yeah. He is a fat fuck. If you've ever seen Clay's brother, he's a big old boy.
Dude, I mean,
Um,
there is. I'll give you a hint for this one. UFC legend never won a
oh,
medal.
hey, get in there. Sniper got this one. Or actually, Dakota Keeney. Hey, shout out, Cody. Keeney and Sniper got it. He put Dave Schultz and Mark Schultz brothers. Both fought in the UFC. I don't know. I don't know who either of those guys are. And then Chris and Kyle Dawkins, Sniper. But well, I don't want to look up yeah, I can look that up. Chris Docker.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, Mark Schultz and Dave Schultz.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pull. If that's probably early days.
you could also
Dave Schultz didn't compete in the UFC. He got murdered.
Oh shit. Cody also got the Olympian and tournament winner.
Yeah,
Dan Henderson.
that's what I was looking for. One of the options was Dan Henderson. The other was Mark Coleman.
Dan Henderson won a UFC tournament.
Yeah, one of the later ones.
I forgot that they went for so long. Yeah.
Mark Coleman was the other option for that
That was
one.
definitely who I was thinking of. That pisses me off.
The hint was gonna be we met him.
Yeah.
Okay. I think for the sibling one, we should go with the Chris and Kyle Dawkins. Yeah,
we should
Dawkins brother.
go Bryce Mitchell and everybody, brother. It's also his brother. So.
Sniper put another good one.
Yeah,
he put Pettis Bros. That's
what
good.
I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Dawkins Bros is a pull though. That's a good pull. I like that. American Olympian. An American Olympian would be. Does it count? Gable Stevenson.
No, because he hasn't fought in the UFC yet. I know he's fighting.
Matt Hughes. Was he an Olympian?
No. Well,
okay. DC.
Oh, yeah, there we go. DC. Go with that one.
All right.
I think Nate Diaz was in the Special Olympics.
An American that fought in Pride, Chuck Liddell. Fought in Pride Rampage. Fought in Pride.
Pick one.
Mine for that was going to be.
Let's go Rampage.
I mean, you go Kevin Randleman. You go. The list is so long. Rampage. Okay.
Yeah, Rampage, because my UFC Hall of Famer that also fought in Pride.
Which one did you say? Randleman?
Yeah, Randleman is what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, Sniper put another good one. He put Kayla for the Olympian and American. That's a good one too. That's a good pull. He said Kayla Harrison for.
Yeah, Kayla Henry Cejudo. Yeah. You had, I mean, a bunch.
Oh, Jim Miller's brother Dan Miller fought.
No, never mind. Yeah,
good shout out on that one, Cody. So Pride and UFC Hall of Famer Chuck Liddell, right? He fought in Pride once, yeah, or more than one. He lost to Rampage. That's what made me think of it. I'm gonna go. You good with that one, Squared?
Yeah.
Cool.
Chuck Liddell was the.
He beat, if I'm not mistaken, he beat.
I think he was one of the first to do it.
Yeah, he beat because Dana brought him over because he thought he was going to win it, and he beat Alistair, if I'm not mistaken. Then I think he got knocked out by Rampage. I'm pretty sure that's like the kind of series of events that happened, but could be mistaken.
Asterisk over the E. It looks like Lydia.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, we should have saved Olympian and UFC Hall of Famer for no.
You got an option that we've already talked about that we didn't use for Olympian tournament winner.
Well, it's not Kayla Harrison because she's
Mark
not a
Coleman.
UFC Hall.
Mark Coleman.
Oh, Mark Coleman. Yeah, there we go. Yay.
All right. Now, there's two options for this last one.
I can only think of one.
What is the one you're thinking of?
Nick.
Nick? Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Hall of Fame fight, right? Didn't
Fight wing in the fight wing.
Okay. Let's go. I mean, technically it does, but let's get some fighters.
like Hall of Fame
like actual fighters. Okay.
Actual fighters that made it. There's two options. One of them
Anthony
is
Pettis.
Kyle Dawkins.
Is Anthony Pettis in the?
No.
Man.
These are two very well-known fighters. Obviously, they're in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, Cody made a good point as Ronda in the Hall of Fame. I think she's I don't know if she is yet. She will be. Ken Shamrock, we would do that, but technically he was up there for
used the Shamrocks.
Yeah, we used them for has a sibling in the UFC. He just didn't write Ken in there too, but we're almost done now.
Jim Miller's brother fought Dan Miller, my old coach in the UFC.
Yeah, Cody trains with Cody's trained with fighters before he's a coach.
That's another
the guy in our comments.
Sibling and
the guy in our comments. He's a coach in St. Louis. He's coached fighters that have competed in the UFC. Shout out Cody.
More. Two very well-known options here. Dude, you guys are gonna be pissed at the first one.
Matt Hughes, right? Matt Hughes. No, yes. Matt Hughes has a twin brother. Huh?
Yes. Matt Hughes is an answer.
Okay, so he had his brother fought in the UFC too.
One like a very short amount of time, but yes.
I'll say his brother. He's got a twin brother, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yes, he does. Twin brother looks just like him. He fought in the UFC as well.
That would be a fucking That would be a fucking trip.
Yeah. The other option was Big Nog.
Oh yeah, Big Nog and Lil Nog, fucking Rogerio and Rodrigo. Yeah, Minotauro.
Cool. So we
Rodrigo and Rogerio. I forgot that Minotauro made it to the Hall of Fame because he didn't have like a super long stint.
And then other options for UFC Hall of Famer and Pride was like Shogun Hua.
Tons.
Shogun Hua. Let's see, who was some more. Vanderlei, sorry.
Yeah.
Kevin Randleman.
Rampage probably. Oh, Rampage.
Big Nog could also work there.
Yeah. Did they put? I think Mirko. I don't know if Mirko's in the UFC Hall of Fame. They've got like a Pride wing for it, so I don't know. But hell yeah, that was fun. That was a good one.
Yeah. All right. Now then, we can get on to the card.
Squared, you did great.
I thought that would be
Squared, you did great.
he had some takes in there.
Yeah, you got the DC one.
I've had some misunderstandings too.
Like what?
Ilich Poirier being an
American. Oh yeah, that's fair.
Just misfired thoughts.
Cool. All right. Well, shit, boys, let's get into it. We've got
let's do it.
Some fights to talk about. Starting with obviously the notorious one, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. Conor McGregor obviously has not fought since the last time that he fought Dustin Poirier in 2021, a long time ago. He was supposed to fight Michael Chandler in 2024. Never happened. I think he pulled out due to injury complication, and then it just never happened.
He stubbed his toe.
Yeah. Max Holloway obviously coming off of the Charles Oliveira loss. Before that, beat Dustin Poirier. Before that, lost to Ilia Topuria. Sorry.
What blows my mind that I was thinking of earlier? Kind of interrupting. Sorry, but I was just thinking like what all Max has done, and maybe it's just a perspective thing and won't like hit you all the way it hit me, but like to think that Volk versus Holloway 3, which feels like just ages ago. Conor had fought his last fight by then. for like a good minute too.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like a year difference, damn near. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
I think it's like in the 5 years since Connor's fought, Max has fought. It's either 11 or 14. I think it's 11 times. I think it's 11 times he fought. I'm pretty sure.
It's insane.
Yeah, which is I mean, in 5 years, 11 is not too bad for a high level fighter because a lot of them don't even fight. Some of them don't fight even once a year anymore.
Cool. All right. Yeah, this fight, I mean, I think we all have a good idea of what we expect to happen. I think I'm still in the minority among hardcore fans here. I know it wouldn't be the best thing for the sport, but man, it would be so cool if Connor pulled it off. It would just be awesome. I mean, it would just be cool. Like, there's no denying that it'd be like, holy shit, I can't believe he just did that.
Hey, that underdog train has been roaring.
Yes, it
has
has.
been steaming down the tracks lately.
Yeah.
Old heads have been fucking.
I mean, dude, listen. They said, and obviously this could just be smoke in the water, but they've said that Connor's been sleeping at the gym. He's got a bed in the gym.
in like the storage closet or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Titanium shin bone.
He's been celibate apparently, so he says. I don't know, man. It just has a different feel of Connor, and maybe that's just me being hopeful for something that's not going to happen.
Connor just bust one in the middle of the game. A little grappling sequence. And he's just, all right, sorry.
Be the first.
Sorry, I just it hit me late. Like it was funny, and then it just hit me. Fuck. Oh.
But hey, look, it would be the coolest fucking thing ever if he pulls it off somehow, man. It's not gonna happen. I mean, I'm not even gonna say it's not gonna happen because it's Conor McGregor. You just never know. And obviously, Max Holloway is 1-2 in his last 3. Obviously, to much higher caliber fighters.
I saw where he's like 7, which it doesn't feel like it at all. But he's like 7-6 in his last 13.
That's crazy. But I mean, that is also.
Say what?
Max is, you said, or Connor?
Supposedly, I saw that today, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. It just does not seem correct at all. But
you got to remember, he's fought three of those times. He fought Volk.
Yes,
so,
for sure. So he lost twice in a row to Volk. Beat Cater, beat Yair, lost to Volk again, beat Arnold Allen, Korean Zombie, Justin Gaethje, lost to Taporia, beat Dustin, lost to Charles. So yeah, I mean that
might be the strongest 7-6 ever. But
yeah, that's
7-6,
pretty crazy.
Holloway is definitely on the decline. Like I think we can all fairly say that. But I mean,
yeah,
you can also say that Connor has been on the decline for a long time.
Yeah, so. It's just, I mean, it's very much wishful thinking, and I don't think he's going to win. My pick is Max Holloway, but actually, you know what? Fuck it. Conor McGregor. Give me Conor.
Conor McGregor. You got to fight something.
I'm going to get so much hate for that, and probably, I mean, it's warranted, but I don't care.
Oh, I hope you're right.
But I'm going to pick with the heart for one night and one night only, and I'm going to go Conor. Dude, I think, I don't know. Fourth round TKO. Let's go with that. And I'm going to be wrong, and I'm not even going to feel stupid because obviously this is just a Hail Mary fun pick for me, but dude, it would be so awesome. I'm trying to manifest it.
I can get with the Conor vibes for sure.
Yeah, trying to manifest it. Knuckles, what do you think?
Yeah, man, the vibes are different. Like, dude, watching Conor, he seems like, compared to the Conor we saw, seeing Conor when we last saw him, like, dude, I mean, you could tell even going before the Michael Chandler fight, he just looked geeked out, dude. I don't know. He looked like he was coked to the fucking brim. This one, you can tell that he's, like, coming down from it because it's, like, unfortunately showing on his face and shit that he's, like, clean and sober. I don't know. Like, he looks better, but, like, you can see it when somebody's coming down.
Aging a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not to mention, dude, seeing, obviously the dude was on roids for a little bit. Seeing him back when he was on Tough with Chandler, he looked like a fucking bulldog. Like, I guess it just kind of was like a slow transition back to how he is now, so it wasn't super noticeable. But seeing him now and then seeing him with, like, the neck this wide, crazy jaw,
I mean,
God, he was.
If you remember,
the guilt
in his prime, he was not a big guy. He was a very small guy.
Yeah. He was.
No,
I mean, it's crazy seeing what he looked like when he was all roided up.
Yeah.
And Cody said it in the comments. I lost the comment, but he said basically like Max doesn't eat a lot of big shots or hasn't eaten a lot of shots from like big power punchers. And when he did, he obviously got folded eventually. And then he said that he doesn't know how Max is going to carry this weight. That's also a concern going into this fight. Connor's fought at this weight before, and he's had time to. I think his cardio is going to be a lot better in this fight than it was previously. I've seen a lot of other MMA pundits given like saying that if Connor's going to win, he has to win in the first 2 rounds because that's when he normally wins. I'm not sold on that. I do think he'll gas by like round 5. I do think he'll because he's not the biggest cardio guy. Max he's a big time cardio guy, but the thing is, what I think nobody's gonna expect, and I really do expect to see a little bit of it, is Connor grappling because he had success. I knew he blew his knee out in the first fight, but he had success there. I know that's 13 years ago. This is world's difference. But obviously, like watching the Charles fight and Max was taken down like with relative ease. I mean, not even relative ease. It was easy. Shows that he didn't even he doesn't even drill fucking grappling or wrestling or anything like that. I really don't think he does.
Like crazy. No, I won't say avoid
right.
like he's going out of his way, but he just has not come across grapplers much.
Yeah, I mean, look at every single the grapplers that he has fought. Ortega, but Ortega didn't like really ever try to get him to the ground, which was the weirdest shit ever. You could say Zombie's kind of a grappler, but Zombie was going out on a shield, so that doesn't count. Volk originally was a wrestler, but he doesn't. That's not where he.
Zombie kind of tagged Max.
Arnold Allen kind of tagged Max. Volk tagged him a fuck ton, but Volk's not a power guy, and Taporia obviously did. I think you're onto something when you said that Max's chin has been wearing out, and I think Taporia is a harder hitter than Conor. It depends. Circumstance. I think Taporia is a harder hitter than Conor McGregor, but I think where Conor really, I guess you could say, like really makes his, I don't know how to say it, just where he has success is hitting precision, like precise timing. I do think he's going to be significantly slower in this fight, but I also think Max is going to look. People are going to be astounded by how slow he looks in this fight. Because when you're not a 145, dude, I guarantee you Max doesn't even walk around at 170. He probably walks around at like 168, 165. Because it's like Brandon Royval said earlier this week. They asked him, why don't you compete at bantamweight? Because he's a tall, lanky flyweight. Brandon Royval says he walks around at 137. That's probably what I'm getting. Like, I bet you Max walks around at, like 165 at most, probably. So he had,
do you think Max is going to weigh at 170, or do you think he's going to come in a little light?
I'm going to be like 168, 169. I mean, he might weigh in at 170 to say he has, but I think he's going to look fat, dude. I don't know.
He also has the benefit of not having to cut weight just to counter.
Right. That is true. That's big. That'll help his chin. I do think that'll help his chin, but I think he's just going to look old and slow. I think they both are. Don't get me wrong. That being said, as much as I think that a Conor win would be chaotic and crazy for the sport and throw things into a whirlwind, I think that Max can volume him and get a late TKO. I think that Conor's probably honestly going to take like the first 2 rounds. And I think it's going to be a mix of grappling and punching the shit out of him. But I think that Max will be able to weather the storm. I mean, unless Conor catches him clean. And that's the thing is Max. I mean, we saw Max get dropped to a knee by Dustin Poirier. People forgot about that.
One more thing to add to just a thought I had. Like a lot of the sport is mental, and I think Max is mentally tough, but we haven't seen him lose how he lost to Charles, if ever, not since probably the last Conor fight. He's lost to Volk, obviously, but they were close fights other than the third one. But it was still, he had moments. He got dominated against Charles. So what does that do to his mental?
And you remember in the last 10 when they did the point down? People won't read into this too much, and like you don't have to. But watch who won that exchange. Charles fucking buzzed him. Connor, like Max was hurt. I don't care what anybody says. Max was hurt. He buzzed him. What do you think Conor McGregor's going to do? Like, Charles hits hard. We're talking about fucking Conor McGregor, dude. Like, look at, dude, he was getting wrestle fucked by Chad Mendez and then just decides to go, fuck you, body teeps him and hits him with the fucking left straight from hell and puts him out. That's all it takes. That's all it takes with Conor. Now, that timing, precision, and speed's not there anymore. So, that being said, man, I think Conor's old. I mean, um, Sniper said it, 5 years of drugs and alcohol and everything else like that. And, that being said, man, it's going to be the fucking Mac. Conor McGregor! Let's go! I'm going with Conor McGregor. I'm not confident in it, but Max has worried me recently. And you know what? I just like fun things. And again, before people are like, oh, you guys are picking the fucking, grapist. Separate
well, I think we're all picking a certain guy for his later fight. He's a minus 4,000 favorite.
I would say separate the art from the artist. There's a certain man with the initials AH. He wrote some pretty good. He had some pretty good art and wrote a fucking pretty good book. AH. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about.
He was a killer on the mic.
Ariel Helwani?
Let's say that, yeah. He had a hell of a mustache. Separate the art from the art from the mustache. Separate the art from the artist. I mean, J.K. Rowling, yeah, she says some shit that people don't like, but guess what? Her books are fucking great. So separate the art from the artist.
Dope as fuck all the way around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Conor McGregor, man. I don't know. Fuck it, I can't give up hope. That dude, it's just like it's kind of like the same feeling if Brock Lesnar came back tomorrow against some guy. I'd be like, fuck it, Brock Lesnar, why not? Because it's him. But there's so many options that could happen. I think there's two options that can happen. I think either Conor catches him early. I think there's three options that can happen. Conor catches him early, or he grapples the hell out of him and wins a decision, or it'll be Conor does well early and then Max takes over and wins by TKO in the later rounds. But I'm going to go with Conor early by TKO. I do think he'll grapple in the first round. I think we'll see grappling. But I think Alien said everything J.K. Rowling said is correct. Damn, yeah. Cody made a good point. He said that Conor would be a good bet. Like, it depends. I think right now Conor by subs 2,500. Max mentioned that earlier, but anyway, yeah. Those are the scenarios. The scenario that I'm going to go with is Conor second round TKO. So I'm going to go with Squared. What do you feel? What are you doing?
Go ahead, Squared.
So wow, I wouldn't have thought we'd so far be 2 for 2 on Conor. Man, I want Conor to win because I think it's best for the sport. It gets a lot of excitement going, and with excitement comes just kind of, sort of like Conor's first time around. Like it built the UFC. It is what it is because the first time Conor came around and created so much attention, and it's just kind of good to have that. Holloway is a great guy, so it's going to be hard to root against. And I kind of talked about this, I think, on our last episode. I want to see like big things happen in the sport because big things give way to bigger things. And I just want to see that because we just got done sitting through years and years of Apex cards. I can't recall the schedule right now, but I'm sure we'll be back in Apex before too long.
Well, it'd be a hell of a time for this to happen because the schedule is pretty nice.
We've got some really good cards coming up.
Usman, DDP, Ankalaev, Roundtree, Uros Medic, D-Rod with Jan Blachowicz on the card. Gamrot versus Quillen Sawkill. Oh, I keep saying that. And then that leads into Islam versus Ian Gary. So, I mean, it's stacked.
But yeah, we're coming off of a tough stretch, and like now there's a lot of momentum.
Sorry, aliens cooking us in the chat. Not in the he kind of is, but in the roundtable chat, he says that we're all picking the grapist. He's fucking good. We got to remember he's a big time Max fan. Sorry, go ahead, Squares.
No, it's all good. Yeah, I mean it's hard to. I don't know. Like I want Conor to win for that reason. Alien, it's not It's not because I personally love Connor. It's because it's what's best for the sport, and I just want to see this thing continue to kind of bloom in the way it's been trending over the last couple months. So that'd be really nice, but I just can't see it. I do share some of y'all's thoughts about Holloway, some questions about how he's going to be able to eat shots at this size. Um, I've kind of predicted for the longest time, and I was even admittedly kind of early jumping on it. I thought Gaethje was going to like be the one to like put him down because we were seeing him start to get like cracked in a couple fights, not in the way people use that word nowadays, but in the old fashioned sense, they cracked him. He was getting like tagged pretty good, maybe even getting a little shaky, and I was like, yeah, Gaethje's going to be the one to like just put him out. Gaethje did. They didn't count it, but we all know Gaethje was the first one to knock him down. He did eventually get knocked out.
Oh, and even Max even said like Gaethje.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, count that.
Max is admitting it. Yeah,
Yeah, Max said that was a knockdown. So that I think years. I mean, we even look at Max like he's not looking great, like physically not looking like as youthful as he always has, and he's still like kind of a young guy relatively. But that being said, man, I mean, you just years and years of fighting the best, the past couple years of fighting the best versus a guy who's also absolutely not youthful anymore, coming off of a really long layoff.
he'll
It
be
just
38, like 3 or 4 days after the fight.
Yeah, it just makes it very difficult to pick Connor. Um, I will be rooting for Connor, but I will not pick him. Give me Holloway. I don't think that Holloway puts him out. I think that if Holloway is going to put him out, I think he's going to want to do it. And this is what I said about the Dustin Poirier fight that became a meme because people misunderstood me, understandably so. Misunderstood me. I think he wanted to put Poirier out cold if he was going to put him out. So when he dropped him, and then he started like hitting him a little bit more, and he wasn't really going out, he was like, "All right, back off, step up." I kind of see maybe that happening where maybe even if he does get a chance to put Connor out, like he's like, no, I want it to be a one shot. I want to recreate the Gaethje thing.
Yeah, he wants to do it on the feet. Yeah.
I'm going to go, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that to Connor necessarily. So give me Holloway by decision.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
The
Also,
odds on that. Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead. No, you do the odds and then I'll finish.
The odds are Conor McGregor is a plus 185 dog to Max Holloway's minus 225. Those odds are kind of crazy. However,
it should be way wider. It should be way wider. Yeah.
Yeah. Conor McGregor to win by decision is plus 1,200, which is, I mean, kind of surprising, but I don't know. His knockout's plus 250.
I don't mind that. What I was gonna say is don't bring up drinking too much on the podcast anymore, obviously. But if anybody's curious, this weekend I'm going to be attempting to find some forged iron stout. I'm going to go probably to the city, see if I can find some, and then I will also be getting some Kona Big Waves. That's a Hawaiian beer, and I'm going to make a black and tan with a Kona and a forged iron stout. Get a little Connor and Max little mingle thing going on, and that's so. Anybody interested, I'll be posting that and letting everybody know that it's probably going to taste terrible because one is a slightly fruity beer and the other one's a stout, so it's going to be pretty tough. But hey, why not? We're going to try it. Sniper put sorry also if I missed some of your guys' comments. I've been trying to watch, but Sniper said I got 2 units on a Max plus Loney money line parlay. I don't mind that. 2 units on a Max and Loney parlay. It's not terrible, man. It's not a terrible choice.
All right. Obviously, that is the fight that most people care about, but it's also just such a stacked card. Next up, we've got Benoit Saint Denis versus Paddy Pimblett. Interesting fight here. Paddy Pimblett, obviously coming off the loss to the to Topuria. Could you imagine what?
No, Gaethje.
Yeah, Gaethje. I was about to say, could you imagine what different world we'd be looking at if Paddy had beaten Gaethje, then we would have had Topuria versus Paddy probably at the White House. Would have been crazy.
That'd have been interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have wanted a Brit to headline the.
Yeah, I don't know.
They probably still would have. They probably still would have.
You got him fighting BSD, who has won 4 in a row.
Against who?
Dan Hooker, Benil Dariush, Mauricio Hufi, and Kyle Prepelec.
So one good fighter.
Yeah.
One good fighter in that stretch.
Yeah.
Or one that's not washed. One that's not.
He knocked Benil Dariush out in about 15 seconds.
God, that was bad.
Yeah.
Before like literally, and if you watch, it was just a boop. It was like a boop.
Yeah. Before that, he lost to
literally landed on his face too. Yeah. Like the way he like bent down and fell, like not
face
like
down, ass up,
flat, like that. No, like he literally went like face down, and then the rest of his body caught up.
Before that, he lost to Renato Moicano and Dustin Poirier.
Horrible losses.
Yeah. Whoa.
Got
him. Let's chill. Yeah.
Are we starting? Is this the? Are we starting to hate on Dustin? Are we doing?
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not.
It's gonna be bad.
If one thing you can give this guy, he sure is active, which is one thing you love to see with fighters, especially when they get into the rankings like that. A lot of them do not fight actively. He's fought 3 times in the last year, and it would be 4 if this was like 2 months earlier. So, yeah, I don't know, man. This was a tough one. Paddy Pimblett has obviously rose to the occasion most of the time in the UFC. Choked out Bobby Green, knocked out or TKO'd Michael Chandler, I should say. Most recently lost to Justin Gaethje. And obviously that loss is aging tremendously, especially the fact that he did have moments. It was a clear win for Gaethje, but
went the distance too.
Yeah, went the distance.
There were some crazy people thought he won. I mean, I didn't.
I think there is a minuscule argument you can make for it, but not really. But regardless, the fact that you could even have some people making that argument shows that he's game. I think he showed that he is not just a talker and can walk the talk in that fight, even though he lost. Yes. Wow. Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, if you look at it, he's coming off a loss fighting a guy that's won 4 times in a row, and I know who he's beaten.
Who is the best lightweight? I mean, if you don't include Arman Sarukian, it depends on your mileage may vary on him. His loss was a spirited effort against the best lightweight in the world right now.
I don't disagree at all. But I mean, if you look at the comparative strengths of schedules of BSD and Paddy, they're pretty comparable. I mean, because I mean, he beat Bobby Green, he beat Michael Chandler. That age, I mean, that's just not aging well these days. And BSD has only lost to Moicano, and that was when Moicano was just tearing people up there for a minute. To be fair, that was obviously kind of fluky little run, but
because he won the second round with no vision. That was
right. And then I mean, he lost because
doctor stoppage.
Mounted him and got all those elbows and just cut him to pieces.
But what I'm saying is crazy is BSD came back from that and won the second round. Weird. Right. I was like, what the fuck?
So I don't know. It's a tough one for me to pick. I like them both. I got to ride with Paddy though. I'm picking another one with my heart. There's some logic behind this one more so than the Conor one. I do think Paddy is a top 5 lightweight in the world right now. I think BSD is up there, but maybe just on the outside looking in. I think he's game. French Special Forces, he shows a shit ton of heart every time he fights. You'd think he'd have better cardio being in the Special Forces, but
that staff takes it away. That's why.
That's fair, yeah. But yeah, give me Paddy. I think he gets him tired and stops him. I think he gets him tired and probably 3rd round just TKO because I think Paddy's not. I mean, they both fight pretty unorthodox, but I think Paddy fights unorthodox, and I think BSD fights like a word I can't say on this show. So Yeah, I'm gonna go with Patty. Knuckles, what do you think?
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Also, Sniper says that he is, yeah, oddly confident in Patty, and me too, Sniper, and I think Max is too. I'm gonna say that. Also, L'Oreal's, you just asked. He's said he doesn't speak very good English, but he's asking what hour the the presser is. It's in about 45 minutes. I don't know what time that is where you're at, but to give you that information. So I'll try to get through this pretty quick. Pedicus said BSD shoots slow telegraph takedown, so I can see Patty just wrapping that neck up, and BSD also looked terrible off of his back versus Moicano, and I'm sure Patty can get him there. He said everything I was going to say, essentially. After that, Moicano, no matter if he had a coach or not, people, he didn't have a coach or whatever. I don't give a fuck what you say. You didn't just spend a whole training camp talking to yourself in a fucking room hitting a bag. You had somebody training you. Shut the fuck up. That's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard. Sorry. That shit pissed me off. I didn't have a coach. Bullshit. You had a coach. You probably just didn't like him, is what happened. Like, he didn't have a coach for that one and the whatever fight that he lost before that, the Poirier fight. No, you just had staph infection, you smelly fuck. Anyway, um, speaking of staph, he has staph going into this fight, or he had staph, which as of recently, as of earlier this week, so even if it is healed by the time of the fight, doesn't matter. You're training without good cardio because you're staph infection, so you're not going full bore like you can. He had staph. It was on his ear, it was on his ankle. I think there was another spot on his leg. Patty is going to do what Moicano did, except for I think he's just going to wrap him up. I think what Pedicus said is going to happen. BSD is going to gas. I think Patty's going to eat a lot. I would say that BSD probably wins the first round. And then Patty's just going to be like, okay, my turn, and then beat his ass, wrap him up, rear naked choke, second or third round. That's basically what it is. I love BSD. I think he's a really raw, like, aggressive, fun fighter, and he's going to be good for the future. He's going to be like a Gaethje. He's going to be like a Poirier. He's going to be a very good action fighter for people to watch, but I just don't think he is championship level. I've undervalued Patty throughout his whole career, and I think he's a lot better than what we give him credit for, as evidenced with the Gaethje fight, as evidenced what
Hey, I gave him credit.
Right. As evidence as to what he did to Michael Chandler. I know Chandler hasn't looked that great, but again, Chandler is a wrestler, and Patty made him look like a fool. So yeah, give me Patty second round sub. It'll be electric too. I think it's gonna be a super, like, the crowd's gonna go fucking nuts. It's gonna be because Patty, kind of like Connor. The people, like, you paired Mini Connor with Connor, so it's gonna be electric. So yeah, give me Patty. Squared, what do you think, man?
So, fun fact about the French: the term France comes from this Germanic tribe that used to exist. They were called the Franks, the Frankish people. So the Franks, the Germanic tribe, take up the territory that's now known as France, and the Franks. So in the times of the Roman Empire, they kind of had this special setup with them where they were under the Roman Empire, but also were very, like, separate. They kind of had their more sovereignty to them due to a deal they had set up with them where they kind of defended the Roman Empire. So that's where they get the term to be frank. So, like, to speak freely is to be frank. And to be frank, BSD is getting his fucking ass whooped in this fight. I think he's going to come in. He's going to fight. He's going to look good to start. The white flag.
I'm waving the white flag. Sorry, I'm waving the white flag. Because that's what the French do. That's what the French do, baby.
He's going to come in. He's going to look. He's going to have his moments to start, but he's going to just get sloppy. It probably kind of look a little bit like the Poirier fight in a way. If he really does have staph, which it would not be a surprising thing considering his history. That's going to toll on him. That's going to take a toll on him. And he's never been subbed before, but we saw how he was leaving that opportunity open for Poirier. And I think that our boy Patty will be able to capitalize on that. So give me Patty by sub. I think he chokes him out. Maybe not by guillotine, but I think he just kind of wears on him. Shit gets sloppy.
Guillotine would be fitting for the French.
Also, oh, dude, yeah. I said rear naked choke. I might push it to guillotine.
Well, he's going to get sloppy. He might really fall into like a front lock position
I think, yeah,
and really
yeah.
open up that opportunity for
Darce or something.
yeah, even something like that. Absolutely, that's there for sure.
Cool.
Patty, also,
BSD.
Patty's fucking jujitsu is super underrated. People got to start rating it fair. He's good.
It goes. BSD is a minus 155 favorite to Patty Pimblett's plus 130 dog.
It's
And
kind of weird that Patty's people
The
like
dog.
forgot that he's well, it's very weird that he's an underdog. It's weird that people have forgotten that he's like really good at grappling because it's not like he like fell in love with his hands at any point. He's like been subbing guys since he got to the UFC. I don't know why people kind of like
I think it's because he didn't try very much against Gaethje. So everybody's like, oh,
yeah, I think the Gaethje fight absolutely like redefined how people see Patty, for
yeah.
better and for worse. People kind of forget how he fights. It did gather him maybe some more respect, but also I think people forget like what he's capable of. He's not just going to go out there and stand up the whole time.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
Up next, we have Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Bautista. This one I don't have a ton to cook on. I'll just say I think both of these guys struggle when they fight grapplers, which makes this interesting. Um, which, I mean, to be fair, Mario Batista struggled against Umar. So does everybody. Um, I think what Corey Sandhagen struggled against Umar and Mayrob.
Mario didn't struggle that bad.
Yeah.
So Mario got taken down 11 times. Corey got taken down 6. The difference is Corey got held down more. Mario scrambled. Mario didn't stay down very long. That's why there was 11 takedowns, because he scrambled. He kept scrambling. Anyway, sorry.
This one is kind of a tough one for me. This is kind of Corey's last chance, probably, if he's going to fight for a belt. He's 34. He's coming off of a loss. Lost 2 of his last 3. Most recently beat or most recently lost, but then he beat Figgy before that. That being
Is he
said,
coming off the Marab loss?
yeah, um,
That was like ages ago. Okay.
yeah. I don't know, man. I think Corey Sandhagen's best attribute in this fight, um, I guess, is the height. He's got like 2 inches on him. I don't know, man. I think. Listen, I think Corey Sandhagen's going to win, just because if you look at who he's lost to, he's only lost to the top of the division. I think he's still game. I'm still kind of pissed off at him the way he fought Rob Font in Nashville. But I'm also still pissed off at Mario Bautista for how he fought Jose Aldo. So give me Corey Sandhagen, just the lesser of 2 evils in my book. Not really. I don't mind Corey Sandhagen. I know Knuckles hates him, but I don't mind him. He's not like one of my favorites or anything, but I'm kind of indifferent on him. But yeah, give me Sandhagen by like, honestly, probably a pretty relatively boring decision. Knuckles, what do you think?
I think this fight's kind of a banger, honestly, man. This is a rematch from like
My thing is like I sorry, I don't want to cut you off already, but my only last thing, I think Mario Batista is going to try to do what he did to Aldo. That's my thing.
I think that's actually a fair shot, because I think that while Sandhagen, so this is a rematch from like years ago. Umar, or all I know is Mario was 25. He's like in his well into his 30s now. It's been quite a while. Corey did finish him. He was a massive favorite. Mario was way more raw. Um, but I think, like, when I look at their careers and the trajectory of how everything has gone for both of them, Corey has relatively stayed like the same skill level, even back to that fight. He's always been like top tier in the division. He's just not the best. I feel like his progression has been very linear. There's not a lot of like growth. Like, I mean, his grappling has improved, but to say that it's like impacted his game overall a ton, it's not necessarily, because we saw what Umar did, we saw what Marab did. Mario, I think, has progressed significantly. I think his progress has been just tremendous. I mean, the Aldo fight, I still am pissed at him for that, but I mean, he just has grown so much. I think he did better against Umar than Corey did, in my opinion. He had more moments, but Umar's Umar. Umar's going to be a champion one day probably, or is going to at least at very worst compete against Piotr Jan one day, or maybe Mayrob again or whatever. But to be said though, I think the difference in this fight is that Mario is the better fundamental fighter. Like he is very bread and butter, black and white, just very good at basic grappling, basic takedowns, basic striking, and he has a little bit of power and sneaky submission skills. So he's very fundamentally sound. Corey is very dynamic. That's the big difference. Corey is a dynamic fighter, but at some points in time, he lets his dynamics kind of interfere with his fundamentals, and he gets kind of in these weird situations where like he almost got knocked out by Merab Dvalishvili. If you're getting almost knocked out by Merab, fuck, dude, like that's not great. And I think Mario might try to take a note from that book and really do, like you said, kind of press that and chase him in grappling. And I do think Mario is the better grappler and wrestler. I do think he is. That being said, I do think it's going to be fun. I think there's going to be a lot on the feet. I think it's going to be a fun scramble fest, really. I think there's going to be a lot of grappling on both sides. And I think I'm actually, and it's not because I don't like Corey. I do think he's kind of, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I do like watching him fight. Like he's a good fighter. He's a great fighter. But I think I'm going to pick Mario in this one. I think I'm picking by decision. I just think that the progress has been there. And I think he's hungry. He trains with a good team, Tim Welch and Sugar Sean. And yeah, I'm going to go with Mario, man. That being said, it's going to be super interesting to see if he wins this fight because Sean's there, Mario's there, kind of clashing. So we'll see. But anyway, give me Mario by decision. Squared. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I'm not going to cook too much. I don't have a whole lot of analytics on this fight, but definitely give me Mario by decision. I think he's just kind of in a better state of his career. I like what you said about the dynamic versus a more what was
fundamental.
Fundamental. Yeah. I think that's a pretty good assessment, which is what brings question into it. Sandhagen can pull some shit off. He can throw some wild shit. We saw that knee hit Frankie with. He can do all kinds of things. He's a dangerous striker.
Didn't you like flatline Marlon Moraes, or am I tripping?
Yeah,
Marlon Moraes.
Yes.
Yeah, spinning wheel kick, like hit the top.
I forgot about that. Holy fuck!
Also, kind of that was like the start of his just touch this guy and he'll go out cold. Because that heel just like kind of like bounced like right there, and he just whoop. But
those knockouts are the weirdest. The ones that just kind of touch them.
Temple, bro. It's
like a little bonk. But that being said, I think Mario's just kind of in the better spot. You're probably right. He is probably going to fight him the way he fought Aldo, which might sound like it sucks, but I also think Sandhagen can maybe
do more.
Not to like disrespect Aldo at all. Obviously, Aldo is one of the best, and
he was also old as fuck when they fought too.
Yeah, exactly. He's a better fighter, but also like skill set wise, I think that it just kind of Sandhagen will have more opportunity and more to go off of. So I think it could potentially be an entertaining fight. Could potentially be a boring fight. Probably nowhere in between, honestly. But give me
one or the other
decision regardless, which sounds like it's probably going to be a boring fight. But hey, we'll see.
All right.
Cool. Odds on that. Corey Sandhagen's a -135 favorite to Mario Bautista's plus 114 dog.
I like those odds. Those are close. I like those.
Should mention, fellas, we do need to get in the parlay, and we've probably got about 30 minutes left.
Yeah. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try to run through I won't get on my soapbox too much for the next ones. So
all right, yeah. We've got.
You don't use soap.
Brandon Royval versus Lonnie Kavanaugh. Be an interesting one here. Obviously, we just saw what Lonnie Kavanaugh did to Brandon Moreno on short notice. Brandon Royval is coming off of 2 straight losses to Joshua Van, which got Fight of the Year. They accepted that award together last night. And
I thought that was that today or was that last night?
Last night.
Fuck, I missed it. Shit.
Yeah.
The Hall of Fame was today. Sorry,
Yeah.
or today or tomorrow, one of the two.
And then he got TKO'd by Manel Kopp after that.
Everybody's getting
losses.
Yeah,
Everybody's
no,
getting
not that long.
everybody's getting.
I mean, the way that he did go out versus Cop was like, yikes.
Before that,
But dude,
I
I'll say Kyoji and fucking Asu.
Brandon Moreno. His only losses are to Cop, Van, Pantoja twice, Moreno once. I mean, he's got unbelievably well-aged losses since he got the UFC. He is 33, so he's getting up there in age for flyweight. He'll be 34 next month. Lonnie Kavanaugh's obviously a much younger guy. I think Brandon Royval is a dog, and this is a classic guy who's new versus
Raw dog
versus a guy coming in that doesn't have quite the experience. But we saw what he just did to Brandon Moreno. I believe that was in Mexico City too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Lonnie Kavanaugh. I like that. I think he is one of the few that can come in as a contender and show up.
Is this Lonnie's third UFC fight? Was it just that debut he lost and then stepping in versus?
He's 3-1. No, he's this is his fifth fight.
Yeah, he's fought a few. Yeah.
What am I missing?
He beat
Jose Evan Borja.
Charles Johnson beat Brandon Moreno.
Okay, that's right. You're right. Shout out Fu in the chat. He said Joshua Thong. It was cool this week finding out that Joshua Vaughn, as I guess his name is pronounced, has like 15 names. It's like Joshua Thong, something Vaughn or whatever. Whatever. So shout out.
When I first heard his last name was Van, I was like, that doesn't sound very Burmese. I don't know much about Myanmar.
Yeah, because it's pronounced Vaughn. Actually, like Vaughn's his middle name, or Van, Vaughn, however the fuck you want to say it, is his middle name. One of his like 15 middle names. But anyway, dude, this one to kind of quickly do it. They call him Raw Dog for a reason, and he is a dog, and he got put out by Cop. There is questions about his chin. He got dropped by Van. I think Kavanaugh is just a special talent. I think he's a specimen. I think he will fight for the title one day. The next like 5 to 6 years at flyweight between like him and Joshua Van and Cop's not going to be there too long because he's old, but like Van, Tyra, him, it's just going to be
Roy Ball's not a spring chicken. Or are you not talking about him?
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, Tyra, Van. I mean, even Ray Saruya, if he turns out to be as good as they say he is, and just some other people, it's going to be beautiful. Anyway, my point is that I think the Raw Dog's got one more in him. There are a lot, and Brandon Royval this week said that Kavanaugh makes a lot of mistakes. I agree. I think he does. He keeps his hands down a little bit too much for my taste. People again like Moreno who don't really throw a lot of volume. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. And Moreno has fallen into the curse of being Rose Namajunas. Like I don't know if you guys get my comparison. Like they look good. Like they're one of the best in the world, but then they take fights off, and that's kind of the way Moreno fights. Anyway, I don't think Royval fights that way. He's always a dog, and with the Kavanaugh keeping his hands down a lot, I do think he'll fight for the title still one day. I can't give up on Royval. He trains with Trevor Whitman. He trains with Justin Gaethje. He trains all over Colorado. Give me Brandon Royval to get it done one more time. Try to get his way back to a title shot, but I think this is going to be his last like big win. So give me Royval by knockout. Squared. What do you think, man?
I'm gonna go with the youth in this one. I think that Royval is a great fighter, and he's still got some gas in the tank. But coming off of that loss, that just like, and I know Cop obviously hits hard as hell, great striker. But I mean, just going out like that, got backed up against the fence, and then just ate a nasty one. He might be coming out in this fight looking a little different, and I don't know. I don't know about a method for victory. I'm just going to go with Kavanaugh in general. I think he's kind of on the up and up. I think we're going to see a lot of good shit out of him, and it starting here.
Cool.
He's coming. The momentum of these two fighters is in very complete opposite stages.
Yeah. Lonnie Kavanaugh is a minus 218 favorite to Brandon Royval's plus 180 dog.
Figured the line would be wider.
Yeah, I mean, Royval is still Royval. Next up, last fight on the main card, we've got Bobby Green versus Terrence McKinney. This one's tough for me too. They've got beef or something because I don't know. Bobby Green was
Bobby didn't want it. Bobby didn't want to fight because he said they were both.
Bobby.
Well, he basically said like black people should be empowering black people. Don't take each other's shine. And Terrence said, "Fuck that noise," and so he signed the fight.
Heard.
Well, I think
that's what also kind of what started the DC John Jones rivalry. Is the funny thing.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It seemed way overblown, and Terrence McKinney like said his piece on it.
Oh, dude, King Green just tries to make beef out of everything, dude. He was beefing with Armin Sarukian randomly like a couple years ago.
He's just an idiot. He's an idiot with CTE.
He's got that.
Yeah. Terrence McKinney's coming off one against Kyle Nelson, lost to Chris Duncan before that, beat Slava Claus, beat Damir Hadzovic, lost to Ribovic before that.
Oh, that nasty fucking head kick. Yeah, dude.
He's kind of been on a, win a few, lose a few streak. He typically is. Bob, what?
Sorry, that one picture of Bobby Green after he got head kicked by Jalen Turner, and his like legs are doing that thing, and like someone from the crowd, and they're like, "What is bro doing?" Just the way
Kerry Hatley almost let him.
It kind of looks like he's like mid dance move. Oh man, that's the funniest shit ever.
Bobby Green's most recent wins, he's won 3 in a row, which is a rarity for him these days. He beat he beat the corpse of Jeremy Stevens. He beat Daniel Zellhuber, who has looked pretty overrated. And then he beat Lance Gibson Jr. Who the fuck is that?
Hey, Lance just beat fucking Chase Hooper.
He's 1-1. Yeah, he's not terrible actually, but
he looked horrible in that fight.
Yeah, and that was a split decision.
Yeah. Well, it was just him being timid as shit, and then Bobby just doing this, walking him down.
So that being said, give me Terrence McKinney. I think a lot of the times in these big moments when he's needed to show out, he has. And I'm picking with my mind here because I picked with my heart so much because Terrence McKinney is the only fighter on the roster that has me blocked on Twitter. So I got that.
Me too.
I got that crown. I think he blocks at will though, so it's not that big of an accomplishment.
Just don't bring up his overdose if you do.
I didn't do that.
Tell you what, he doesn't block shots very well. He doesn't block knees up the middle very.
Yeah. I think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna sub him. Bobby Green has been susceptible to subs many a time. And Terrence McKinney, he can do it. He has done it. He's got 9 wins by submission. So he's got 9 wins by sub, 9 wins by TKO. I think this one's a sub. He got a mounted guillotine choke on Slava Claus. I think it'd be something similar. I think the route to victory here for Terrence McKinney is definitely to get him on the ground. Bobby doesn't handle that well typically. And I think Terrence McKinney is talented for all of his shortcomings. Yeah. Give me sub like first round probably. Nux.
Fu, sorry, I always got to acknowledge chat. Fu said, well, Sniper says he's back. Welcome back, Sniper. Fu says Full Violence gave him a shirt. Unbelievable. They did give Terrence McKinney a shirt because you know why? The UFC won't give him a fucking bonus. 8 first-round finishes, and he's never gotten a bonus. So he had to, it's kind of like Bobby Green getting the shorts, man. They had to give him something. Anyway, man. Dude. It depends on if Bobby Green can get him to fight his fight as Bobby Green's fight. I don't think Terrence is going to beat him on the ground because I think they're about comparable. A lot of people forget that Bobby actually comes from a wrestling background in high school. Terrence does too, but and then Terrence Terrence has been grappling his own demons for fucking years now. So, but give me Terrence McKinney by knockout. I think it's going to look like the Drew Dober fight where Bobby probably like looks good for maybe like 20, 30 seconds. And then Terrence starts to pressure him. And that's where Bobby always folds, man. He gets backed up into a corner. And when he can't counter strike, also Terrence is a little chinny. Bobby's a little chinny. So I wouldn't be surprised if Green catches him in one of those little like weird where he's doing that
He's gonna
fucking
do
thing.
that stupid ass head moment or head
Yeah.
movement.
I mean, dude, it works. His striking defense. His striking defense is the comparison. It's fuck. I think it's 86. It's like 86%, surprisingly for Bobby, to 64 or 46 for Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney doesn't have very good striking defense. But Bobby's is good. It's just when he gets hit, he gets fucking cracked. But give me Terrence McKinney. I think he's going to pressure him and take over. Like fucking first like 2 minutes. It's going to be a first round knockout. Squared away.
We're singing the same song, Knuckles. I'll tell you what. King Green, Bobby Green. Fuck, calling him King Green. Bobby Green. He's a walk 'em down fighter, hood style, self-acclaimed. And that is just not going to be an option versus Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney, if there's one thing he doesn't do, is he doesn't take a back step. It'll be onslaught from the second that first bell rings. So he's just not going to get that chance. Now McKinney's a fairly chinny fella, so he's going to have that option to hit him, and Bobby Green sure does hit. So there is that. But you also mentioned the Drew Dober fight. That's what I'm seeing is just Bobby Green kind of getting backed up, put in a corner. Dogs are barking in his face, and that shot lands. And McKinney might be chinny, but absolutely so is Green. So I think that McKinney knocks him out quick. I think 4-inch Sniper said in the comments 26 seconds. I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna ride that one. I'm gonna tag along on that one. Give me Terrence McKinney KO 26 seconds.
Dude, I wish that there was like prop bets where you could bet. I mean, they have the under 1.5 rounds or under half a round. I would bet if under half round is an option for this, I'd bet it. But I wish like
DraftKings will have like first 30 seconds.
Oh fuck, I might do it. I might bet first 30 seconds on this. Somebody's going out.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. That's all it matters. It's gonna be fun.
Do not
on the undercard. I think on the
undercard. Well, King Green or me too. Yeah. Bobby Green is a plus 114 dog. Terrence McKinney's minus 135 favorite. I don't hate those. Let's touch. I mean, I'm sure you want to talk
one
about
fight,
right? Yeah,
one fight.
I know. Yeah, Robert Whitaker versus Nikita Krylov. It's a very intriguing fight. I don't know. Obviously, Whitaker is not the same Whitaker he used to be. I don't think Nikita Krylov has ever been all that great. He's kind of been a win one, lose one kind of guy from the start.
Has he fought since getting
Krylov?
Yeah, has he fought since getting put out by
Right, yeah, he beat
Yeah,
he did. Remember he knocked Bukowski out that fucking face down thing.
He's fought twice since Reyes. Okay, yeah. I missed that Goose Cop one. Honestly, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, Robert Whitaker first fight at 205. I don't know, man. It's tough. I think he could squeak by on this one, but I don't think he's going to beat anybody else at 205 unless they just give him cans. Just because he was a small middleweight. There's just no way he's going to be.
He might be able to beat like a Wahovich, someone.
Yeah, maybe either a can or someone washed, I should say. But I mean, he was small for middleweight. He's going to be fucking. I mean, I remember watching.
I wouldn't call him small. He was a regular size middleweight. He was huge for welterweight, in my opinion.
Yeah, he was huge for welterweight, but I don't think that size translated all that well to middleweight. I mean, he wasn't a tiny middleweight, but he's going to be a tiny light heavyweight.
It's the height. The height's the issue.
Yeah, I know. Height's the issue. But yeah, height's going to be a major issue. He's like 6 foot. Just in this fight alone, Krylov.
Dude, he looks like he says he's 6 foot. I swear to God, he looks like he's 5'10". I don't care what he says. I think he's because like Yoel Romero's 5'10". They were
fighting guys like Izzy who were giants. But just in this fight alone, Krylov has like, what does he have? Like 5 inches of reach, I think, or maybe 4.
It's 4 inches of reach, 2 inches. It's 2 inches of height, 4 inches of reach, or vice versa. I think it's
no, you're right. Yep, 2 inches of height, 4 inches of reach. But I do think Whitaker's just got enough IQ to get this one done. I think a huge issue with a lot of the fighters at light heavyweight is poor fight IQ, and I think Whitaker brings that to a division that has not much of it. So I think that could carry him a long way. It's just going to depend on the size. I do think Whitaker takes this one probably by decision. Nux.
I do like. I was contemplating decision as my pick. Obviously, you guys know I'm the guy that I'm the ultimate Robert Whitaker stan. Maybe not the ultimate, but I'm up there, man. Like I love Robert
Everybody
Whitaker.
knows for a reason.
I mean, my name's Knuckles. Like I would not have the name, my moniker. These guys would not, dude. If you guys don't know, in IRL when we meet, like when I've met these guys, they don't call me Dylan. That's my name. They call me Knuckles. I prefer that, honestly.
I
It's just
forget
it's
your
more
name,
comfortable.
Dylan, sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys can call me whatever, but Knuckles is what I go by. Shit, I like. There's people like that I know personally that have like started calling me. It's weird. They've like said like they'll be like, "What's up, Knuckles?" And I'm like, "That's kind of weird." But anyway, like that's kind of weird. Like I know, but anyway,
Call him dickhead.
yeah. But anyway, that to be said, shout out Bobby Knuckles. I need to buy more Bobby Knuckles merch. Uh, but yeah, man. The way that I see this is Krylov is he is uh, a slower version of RDR, not quite as skilled as RDR. If you watch them fight, they're both awkward and slow. Krylov is even slower. Krylov also is okay on the ground, but he's not as good as RDR. Robert Whitaker, low key, is not a bad grappler. That's an option. Like he could go to the wrestling, and I think he would have success in the wrestling. That being said, though, I think he's going to, in the famous words of one of our friends of the show, he likes to use Alden. You guys remember Alden, our boy Alden. I think Robert Whitaker is going to speed Morgan. He's just he's gonna be faster, and I do think he's gonna be a lot faster. He was fast at welterweight. He was crazy fast at middleweight. That's one of the title. He's just so much faster than everybody else. And I think it will somewhat translate to light heavyweight. I think he'll lose a little bit of it. I also think he's going to have a little bit more power on his punches. And Krylov, as we know, as evidenced as many times as he's been knocked out, he gets knocked out. And he's getting up there in age, and he's been chinny through his career. Give me Robert Whitaker by knockout, TKO. Would not be surprised if we see it kind of like, you remember the Ikram Eliscara fight where he comes with that shovel hook up underneath?
Oh, God, that was
Kind of,
beautiful.
yeah, I think it's going to be like that. Yeah, dude, I think it's going to be like that. I think he's going to catch him, TKO him. Give me Robert Whitaker by knockout in the first. I'm going to say it's going to be second to third round, actually. I'm going to say second to third round. I love Robert Whitaker. I'd cook on this more, but we got to get moving because we got to get on to the parlay. But Robert Whitaker, I will never give up. I don't care if you lose this fight, which you're not going to. But if you lost this fight, I'll never give up on you. I love you. Anyway, Robert Whitaker, pick knockout. Squared, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely go with old Bobby Knuckles. I think that's just I'm pretty confident in that pick. But to go further, going off what Max said about him being a kind of a good IQ fighter, I feel like that's kind of an underrated part of his game is that he's very cerebral. He makes incredible reads and is able to put together combinations for it. And I think due to that, he's going to find an opening to get a finish. So give me Bobby by knockout.
Hell yeah.
Odds for that one. Whitaker is a minus 125 favorite to Krylov's plus 105.
I was honestly surprised Bobby was the favorite in that one. Low key, like really honestly.
Yeah. You want to do flash picks real quick?
Yeah, okay. We'll do real quick flash picks, and then we will do the parlay at the end. So you guys, if you guys watch back, I'll just go through all of our picks super quickly. We all picked, or me and Max picked McGregor, Squared picked Holloway. We all three picked Patty over BSD. I picked Mario, Squared picked Mario, Max picked Sandhagen. I picked Royval. They picked Loney Kavanaugh, and I think we all three picked McKinney, right?
Yeah.
And then we all three picked Bobby Knuckles. Rest of the prelims, we'll go through them really quick. Gable Steven versus Ellison.
Gable. And Gable's,
okay.
Gable's minus 1,800 favorite. Ellison's plus 1,000.
Okay. Man, the line actually got closer. Anyway, Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian Yanez. What do you guys? I'm going to go Yanez, Square, or Max. Either way.
Square go.
Sorry, yeah. Yanez versus Garbrandt. Yeah, Yanez.
I'm going to go Garbrandt because I've picked him in his last 3 fights, and I'm just going to ride that train till the wheels fall off. Cody Garbrandt's plus 330. Yanez is minus 425.
Luke Riley versus Kai Kamaka. I'm going to go with Kai Kamaka for the upset. Squared.
I'm gonna ride with Luke Riley.
I'm going Luke Riley. Luke Riley is a minus 265. Kai Kamaka's plus 215.
Tracy Cortez versus Wang Kong or Wang Tong. Um, I guess Wang squared.
Yeah, slap that wang on me.
All right.
I'm going Kong Wang. Fuck Tracy Cortez. That one is a minus 110 pick'em.
Okay. Cesar Almeida versus Damian Penis. Pinas. Uh, I am. Fuck it. I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna go with the Cesar Almeida upset, man. Fuck it. I just think kickboxing experience anyway. Squared. Go ahead.
I like the Almeida upset.
Max.
I'm gonna go Pinas. Pinas is minus 258 to Almeida's plus 210.
Basharat versus Ladyboy. Sorry, Garza. It looks like Ladyboy. I'm gonna go Basharat squared.
What's his actual nickname? Jungle Book or Mowgli, right?
John
He
Garza.
looks like a tiny child.
I think they call him Mowgli from the Jungle Book.
He looks like Mowgli.
Right
Yeah,
pants.
Mowgli.
Yeah, give me Mowgli for the upset. I like it. I like what I haven't seen anything from this guy, but I like it.
Oh, he's fun. What, dude? Watch this shit. He's fun. Max.
Cool. I'll go with Garza. Fuck it. Short notice. So Bosharat's a minus 600. Garza is a plus 440.
Okay. Ryan Gandra versus Zachary Reese. Love Reese, but I'm gonna go with Gandra. Just the aggressiveness and power squared.
Yeah, Gandra.
I'm gonna go Reese and regret it. Gandra's
I'll
a
be rooting for Reese.
minus 135 and Zach Reese is plus 114.
Alessandro Costa versus Cody Durden. I'm gonna go with Costa squared.
Costa.
Yep, I'm going Alessandro Costa too. He is a minus 245 favorite to Cody Durden's plus 200 dog.
Also, before we do the bench burner parlay, I just want to get throw you guys onto the I don't know what to call it yet, but it's a parlay that has to do with sexual innuendos. You've got Wang Tong, Damian Pinos, Gable Stevenson, and Conor McGregor. Do with that what you will. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. There's a parlay for you. That could be, or you could just do the PP parlay, which is Wang Tong and Damian Pinos, Wang and Pinos. But anyway, but you get what I mean with the addition of McGregor and,
Yes.
and Stevenson. And you can even throw Mario Batista since he did some things to Aldo. The same, he kind of did the same thing to Aldo. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, we got the parlay. Knuckles, you going to give yours first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Robert Whitaker by knockout. I think he's gonna do it, man. I think he's gonna get it done.
Plus 225. My pick is Brandon Royval versus Lonnie Kavanaugh to go over 2.5 rounds. Think it'll be a war. Think they can go to decision. That's minus 188.
And mine is Patty Pimblett by submission. I kind of explained it earlier. I think that BSD is just gonna kind of get sloppy, get himself in a stupid position, and get choked out for it. And that is plus 600.
Cool. You've got a 3-pick parlay there, plus 33.85 altogether. $10 would win you 348.
Hell yeah!
I'm putting it in right now.
Plug that puppy in.
I better put it in too. We're gonna all put it in. I'll probably put mine in. Actually,
Surely something magic was going to happen, and maybe it's.
I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting
parlay.
until tomorrow, so my number might be different. But I'm waiting until tomorrow because I think more money's going to come in on Krylov, which is going to change the odds for my pick of Robert Whitaker. I'm just going to wait a little bit. But while they're putting in their picks, guys, some other ones that I was super intrigued by. I don't know the numbers on it.
We're actively putting in money on Whitaker right now. So.
but some odds you guys should look at definitely. I think for anybody that's you should look at a Tracy Cortez decision would not be a crazy bet if you're a betting person. That's not crazy because Wang Tong did suffer that massive upset, I think, to Bruno Brazil. Adrian Yanez KO, there's value on that. But I also think that there's value on a Cody Garbrandt KO because Yanez has proven to be hit before. Definitely look at, if it's an option, look at Green versus McKinney under half round. Definitely under 1.5 rounds. You'll definitely get value out of that. And then I think the other value pick that I opinion like, and again, I don't have the odds on it necessarily, but Sandhagen and Bautista to go to decision, definitely look at that one too. I think that those are pretty valuable picks. And this is just not even looking at the numbers. I know you want to look at the numbers so you can get an odds pick, but those are some things for you. But we better wrap it up, boys. We got about 6 minutes till the presser starts.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody for tuning in as always. Always fun to do these. It's been a minute. This might be the last one or second to last one in this house. So, wow.
It's the last one, I think.
Maybe.
We'll have one next week.
Last episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the last, like, big card.
No, last episode. It will be the last card we watch in this house, which is a hell of one to go out on. Great memories at this place.
I've been there before.
Yeah, I wasn't even here, but been some fun times.
I slept on your kitchen floor for like a couple seconds.
Yeah, some great times. Great episodes shot here, so we appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, what a card. What a night we got. Saturday night. It's going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait. Knuckles.
Yeah, man. This guy, dude, I've been waiting all week to talk about these fights. I'm really glad we got to. Just to kind of like break down my thoughts. And I love, that's like my favorite part of the week is just to be able to fucking spew my rhetoric and bullshit at everybody. And hopefully people like it. And also like, kind of confer, shit with you guys and talk about fights. I just love talking about fights, man. I don't have very many people around here that talk about fights. I can, but then I like start telling them like technical breakdowns and they're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, okay, never mind. But, so I appreciate everybody tuning in, and also, obviously, you boys, I love talking with you guys. You guys are my best friends. Yeah, man, can't wait to watch this card. Conor McGregor card, and you got Paddy Pimblett, and you've got like fucking Terrence McKinney starting the first round. Like that's gonna be and Bobby Knuckles. Like who can't? If you don't like this card, you don't like fights. That's all I gotta say. And with that, looking forward to it. Appreciate you guys. Definitely make sure to send this to your friends, family, loved ones, hated ones, whatever you want to do. Squared, go ahead.
Follow us on our socials. X is at bench_burner. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook. Everywhere else is at benchburner sports. I mean, hell, pump for this card. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. It's a Conor fight. So there's that. And there's nothing I can say that y'all haven't already said. So let's wrap her up.
Cool. Well, we appreciate everybody.
Watch this press conference. Conor McGregor press conference. Let's go. We finally get some life.